yesterday was a magnificent day. We had the demo in Parliament Square, tens of thousands of people there. And today, joining our Jewish friends and neighbours at a demonstration for the hostages that are still being held in captivity. And again, massive police presence here, which says a lot. There we go, taxi not being less than pleasant, but so this is near Holborn Tube Station, and again a very, very big crowd here already. The demo I think starts at 2 o'clock. It's going to be a march. It's going to be warm. I should have got some water. I might go and try and get some water somewhere before I come back in. So just coming up, obviously there's a bit of security on the gate here. So I'll just see what's happening. Hi there.
You know what zone you are?
I don't. I'm just coming as a guest. So I'm just
a guest.
Well, just coming to the demo.
Oh right.
Yeah.
As a member of public, it's number C.
Okay.
C
Yeah.
on the tree. So
go through here or
go through here.
Okay. Right.
Follow
Yeah.
the path.
Okay.
Hello.
C.
Follow the path.
Okay. Very, very well organised.
No, he was asking me what to do with it.
And again, I just think the comparison between these demos and the hate marches is phenomenal. I find these demos. I've been to 2 or 3 of the pro-Israeli demos, and I've had the misfortune of witnessing a few of the hate marches. In fact, we actually got attacked at one of the hate marches, and some of our people got assaulted. But so the atmosphere, friendly, lovely people, and let's just see what happens. And again on yesterday, I mean yesterday's demonstration, there were tens of thousands of people yesterday in tens of thousands of people yesterday in central London. There wasn't any trouble whatsoever. A little bit of boisterousness at one point, but nothing serious. And I expect the same today. I don't expect there to be any trouble whatsoever at this demonstration. There's certainly not a sense of menace like you get with the hate marches. And again, I think what we've got to think about is, and by the way, if you're commenting on this, I can't see because I've got a bit of an eye problem at the minute, as you can probably see, and also there's a lot of glare on the screen. So whatever people are saying, I unfortunately can't see, so I apologise, because I do like to comment on the actual videos. But yeah, yesterday was a fantastic success, and if we can build something from yesterday and bring our country together, bring everybody together in a sense of love and unity. And I want to also this morning I had to go to the pharmacy to get something to sort my eyes out, and again there was a Muslim woman who was basically the pharmacist, and she couldn't have been kinder or more friendly, and showed real concern for whatever is wrong with it. Checked it out. Of course that's a job, but again it's how people do the job. And so what we're doing in our movement is not against individual Muslim people. It's not against any one demographic at all. What we're trying to do is bring people together with common cause, with love and respect for each other, and do our best to rebuild our country and take it back from the very, very sinister forces that have taken it over. And I'm talking about the left. I believe there's been a far left takeover of the United Kingdom happened since the time of Tony Blair that we barely noticed, and it's becoming increasingly sinister, increasingly authoritarian. There's groups out there, we saw them yesterday, trying to pick holes in what we did with Tommy, trying to pick holes in the demonstration that we had, and there was nothing for them to pick. But they'll keep trying. They're filled with hate. That hate's in their name. But yesterday was just fantastic, and it was the start of something big. And again, I've got a lot of friends in the Jewish community. That's why I came to this morning. It was advertised in one of the groups that I'm in by a Jewish gentleman. And if I'm in London and there's one of these events going on, I'll be at it. It's as simple as that. I've always had a deep love for the Jewish people and Jewish community, and I'm really disgusted by the way they've been treated, by the way even Israel's been vilified and demonized. I find that appalling. I think that in itself, attacking Israel, is anti-Semitism, especially in the way that Israel's been attacked. And so I'm here to stand in solidarity with these folk. And what I'll do another stream, and in fact, I want to kind of flip this camera around here. I'm not the best cameraman, as you all probably know, but let's see if I can do it. So I'm going to try and flip this, so I don't lose the stream. So you'll not get the scale, but there's a decent crowd here already. Like I say, the march doesn't set off, I think, till 2 o'clock, and already there's several hundred people here. And you got to remember, there's only about 300,000 Jewish people in the UK. But I think, again, from our point of view, we should do our best as non-Jews to stand in solidarity with our Jewish brothers and sisters in the country, and again, just let them know how valued they are and how much we love them, and want them to be protected and prospered in our great country. And of course, Jewish people are just as British as you and I. Most of them have been here for 400 years or so. So yeah, let's see what happens. Looking forward to it. And again, on yesterday, I really do think what happened yesterday is the start of something really, really big. And if we can just replicate it, well, on 27th of July, when we're doing the next demo, if we can replicate what we did yesterday. Now, I want to say something about the police as well. I mean, I have a serious issue with the senior police, not the ones we dealt with on the ground, the ones that me and Tommy have been dealing with for the past 2 months, regular meetings with them to make sure everything went like it did yesterday, peacefully, that the police impact on us was very, very light touch, which it was. They honoured what they said they were going to do. But I've real problems, I'm going to do a video on this later on in the week, I've real problems with people like the senior officer that tried to insist that Tommy showed his film to the police before we aired it yesterday, which I think was absolutely appalling breach of trust and appalling betrayal of everything that we've been trying to achieve with his other officers. And like I say, the other officers that we've dealt with were excellent. I'll name them: Jack, Tom and Dave. They honoured everything that they said they would do, and they said they would honour it, and they did. And I think credit's got to go to them for that. You see, we've got to criticise people when they do things wrong, but when they do things right, we've got to be magnanimous and say, well, okay, these guys actually got it right yesterday, and they did. I don't think there was one arrest yesterday, as far as I know, not that I saw. And so that was another plus point. The speakers, think of Paul Thorpe, absolutely great guy. Had a good chat with Paul yesterday. I'll be doing a live stream with Paul Thorpe tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Had a good long chat with Carl Benjamin, absolutely fantastic guy. I think he's got massive potential in terms of politics and leadership. I'm trying to think. Voice of Wales lads, I love that bits anyway. The live stream with them last week. Obviously Tommy himself. Tommy is just his star is rising, and he's pretty much he is a unique person. There's only one Tommy Robinson, and nobody else could do what he's done. That's the fact of the situation. He's a superb person in terms of his courage, his belief, and his ability to lead. But also, he's a very genuinely nice person. I've said that before. I've dealt with Tommy since 2017. Classed him as a friend. He's a colleague in the battle, and he's the man to lead the British working class. I've said that time and time again. People love Tommy, and they should, because he's a good guy. And who else was there? Maya Tuzi. Well, he's a force as well. Lawrence Fox. Lawrence Fox has got massive potential. Lawrence Fox is sitting on a political party called Reclaim. I think he needs to do something with it. That's just my opinion. I mean, I'm not, who am I to tell anybody what to do? But all those people who were at that demonstration yesterday, if Reclaim was formed up and run in a very professional manner with a very broad constitution, I think Reclaim could be the answer for our country. There needs to be some political answer, because, like I've said it before, Reform to me are a deep state fake party. One in, one out is just a nonsense. I mean, that's not That's not immigration. That's not a good immigration policy. Farage. Well, we all know about what Farage has done in the past. So yeah, it really is a fantastic day yesterday. What else did we do? And who else did we have? The musician was great. That girl singing, absolutely wonderful. So again, another beautiful day. Another demo. Look at this crowd now. You can't see it. This crowd now. Turn around, you see it behind me. This crowd's getting bigger and bigger. And these are all demonstrations by people who agree with everything that we agree in. We're standing against. Everybody here is standing against extremism. Everybody here is standing against fascism. Everyone here is standing against the new Nazis. And remember what the Nazis were called. They were National Socialists. And what is happening in the UK at the minute, I would class it as Islamo National Socialism. It's National Socialism with an Islamic twinge, and we've got to stand against it. And again, I'm proud to actually be here with people that are taking a stand against the creeping tyranny, and that's what yesterday was about as well. I haven't fully watched the film. My wife watched it this morning, the film that went out yesterday. She said it was absolutely fantastic. She said that she said it was the best film that Tommy's made, and she's watched all the Tommy's films. So yeah, let's do this. I can't see how many people I've got following at the minute. I think it's about 200 or something like that. But like and share this stream, get it out to people. We're in the game of making change. That's what this is about. And like I said yesterday when I spoke, we need the great replacement. We need to replace the MPs that we've got at the minute with good ones, because I don't have any faith in any of the MPs. Actually, there's a friend of mine standing for Parliament in the next election. Hopefully he'll get in, so we'll have one good MP, and maybe Andrew Bridgen will win again, so that'll be two. But we need to really make change, and that's what this has all been about. So do me a favour, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, I don't know if you can get on if you're not a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please like and subscribe. I'm going to do a video in the next few days where I'm going to be asking people to give me their email addresses. I did it for the pledge, which is still something that's bubbling along in the background, but obviously I want to talk to other people about the pledge. I'm not going to impose that on anyone and try and say this is the only way to do things. But if you haven't signed the pledge, please sign it. And also I'm going to send a link in the next few days when I get back to Northern Ireland to UK Freedom Movement, which is a website I made years ago, and I just want to build a mailing list because I'm very worried that when the Labour Party get into power, they will get in touch with Google or whoever owns YouTube, get in touch with the social media giants, intimidate them and bully them into basically taking our platforms down. And that's what we've got to avoid at all costs, because we are on the right side of history. People standing with the Jewish people today are the same people that stood with the Jewish people in the 1930s when Hitler and his cronies were carrying out the Holocaust, with the blessing of the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem, might I add. So yeah, quick live stream. Let's see what's happening. I'll do another one probably later on. Again, just celebrating yesterday and celebrating today. And I just feel there's a massive energy in this movement at the moment. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, we are going to make change and we are going to save our country. I think we've got 5 years to save our country. And I want, by the next general election, I want our movement to have MPs standing and getting elected to Parliament. That's what I want. And I want to see, I've said it hundreds of times, I want to see Tommy Robinson walk into Parliament. I'd love to see Gerard Batten come back. I'd love to see Anne-Marie Waters come back. I'd love to see Carl Benjamin get elected. I'd love to see Maya Tusi get elected. Paul Thorpe, Lawrence Fox, all those guys that were on the platform yesterday. That is the people in the crowd are a potential political party. They're the formation. They're the people that could do some real work on the ground, knocking doors, telling their friends and neighbours, and just absolutely fantastic. So going to enjoy today, and of course it's not something that should be enjoyable, because we're walking today for the hostages that have still been held in the terror dungeons that the that Hamas and the other jihadi groups have built under Gaza. And of course the Israelis have been trying to root them out and find the hostages and rescue them, but very, very difficult. So anyway, that's me. I'm gonna stop this live stream now, and I'll see you all soon. Have a great one.